expecting this kind of David Barsamian. The guy on the radio is so serious, right, and sounds so erudite and astute, and is projecting a kind of persona. I have to do that because the program is broadcast, all across the country and in Canada and Australia, and so I'm trying to present a different kind of image. So it's a little bit, it might be a little bit of a shock to some of you. There's been an awful lot of good news. The best news, of course, is KYAQ, but just around the country in terms of what's been going on in Boulder, Colorado, where I live, in the recent election, the large private energy company, Xcel, has been now taken over by the people of Boulder, and we will have a municipally run energy system in Boulder. In addition to that, 4 nearby communities have passed overwhelmingly anti-fracking bans in that particular area. And this is going on all over the country. If we had a genuine national media, everyone would have this information, but we don't. We're cut off. We're in little nodes of resistance and islands. And then one of the things as KYAQ comes on the air is to connect those nodes of resistance so that you have a feeling that you're not isolated, that you're not atomized, because that's one of the ways elites maintain power and intimidate people, by isolating them and atomizing them. And so community radio helps to break that down. Now there's been, of course, other really interesting events. The first socialist in decades has been elected in Seattle to the city council, a woman from South Asia. It's very impressive. That's a very positive development. The first socialist in decades to be elected anywhere in the United States. We have also at SeaTac, which is right outside of Seattle, the workers there in the fast food industry and hotels have voted and passed $15 an hour minimum wage, which is almost double. In fact, it is double the national minimum wage, which is a paltry $7.25. Then we have also the growth of Jazeera TV. I don't know if you've seen that here. Al Jazeera is now available in English all across the United States, and you have to subscribe to a certain cable package. I don't know what it is here in Oregon or in Newport, but in Boulder, where I live, it happens to be Comcast. You can get perspectives on the news that you won't find anywhere else. I've seen some amazing documentaries that they have done, and they really talk about U.S. policy, not the policy as formulated in the imagination of Diane Sawyer and Christiana Manpour and Katie Couric and these other network anchors who compete for the best hair on the air. They're basically prostitutes. It's a new form of prostitution, and they're lapdogs with laptops. They're really conveyor belts for state mendacities and corporate propaganda. That's their societal function, stenographers to power. It's amazing when you see the assembled Washington press corps, and that's what they are. I know enough French to know how to pronounce that correctly. They're just sitting there. These are all, in terms of class power, they're all paid millions of dollars, many millions of dollars in some instances. And, there's hardly anyone who will ask a serious question. Helen Thomas